Hi, I'm Kira and welcome to my channel. I'm going to be talking today about the voice and all the stuff that you can do with it. I was going to do like a proper awesome intro video like, hey, it's all great, it's wonderful. But I've had a sinus infection and a chest infection and that went out the window. So today I'm going to talk to you about what to do in case of illness, because it's important and I just did it, so I'm going to help you. I'm going to share with you the stuff that I do as a singer and actor for my voice when I'm not well, because this isn't completely healthy right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. The first thing when you're really ill, if you're just a bit under the weather even, is sleep. Oh my God, sleep is the best thing ever. Have a nice comfy bed, the nice duvet, and a nice, oh my God, a nice pillow that will cradle your head so you're not like, that was really attractive. So you have a nice neck at the beginning of the night and at the end of the night, because you get a nice comfy spot and then the morning you wake up and you're like, that's never fun. So you want a nice pillow and really good sleep, because sleep is the best healer, honestly. The next thing I like to do is to steam, because moisture is really important for your voice. Your vocal cords need mucus so that they can vibrate together with less friction, because friction is the thing that causes bruising and nodules and all that really not fun stuff. So I have my sexy little steamer, my Dr. Nelson's. It's this one's got a Nelson's cozy on it that my amazing friend Helena Rayburn, hi there, she made she created a pattern to knit steamer cozies. I'll put her link down below so you can get your own or a pattern. She's gonna hate me, but they're great. So I knitted this. And it's basically like a teapot. That it looks dodgier than a teapot, I know. It's basically like a teapot, and you put the hot water inside, and then you suck from there. Oh, that's got the remnants of Olbus oil. Good, I just sucked that in. Delightful. Yeah, you can use it with either like just plain steam, if you just want some, some moisturization, or you can put Olbus oil or peppermint oil or like Vicks in it to give you a bit of menthol so that it cuts through the mucus. But try not to do that too much because it dries everything up and you want to keep a bit of moisture in there. The only thing with steaming is be careful about vocalizing too much afterwards, like straight afterwards. Leave it like half an hour or so before you start vocalizing again, so that your cords have time to just chill out, because they can be really delicate after you've steamed. So be careful about that. But the other thing you can do to keep everything moisturized, but without having to worry about when you can next vocalize, is you can get, this is so much fun, my favorite little gadget, which is this. This is my nebulizer. It's pretty, it looks pretty high tech, but it's for like asthmatics and kids who need to take medication by inhaling it. And you basically put your liquid in the top and you close it up, and it sort of vaporizes it, but it's cold vapor, so it's not heating up your cords or anything. It's just the moisture goes in straight into your cords. And if you use saline solution, which you get in little ampules like that, I'll put the links for everything down below, so don't worry, I got this all off Amazon. These are pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but this has saved my butt, because you can like use this between numbers if you're in a show, or like you come off stage and just have a few breaths of that, and it'll just rehydrate. If you're in like a really cold or really dry environment in the winter when there's heating on, or in the summer if you're in somewhere that's air conditioned, and it just dries the air out. So just, yeah, that's really good for that. But yeah, get the saline solution which is the same concentration of salts and sugars as your of salt as your blood, so it doesn't irritate your mucous membranes. Science. But make sure you get the one that's not got preservatives in, so that it's ingestible, so that it goes into your body and you don't get nasty preservatives and that sort of stuff. So that's that. And it's good for planes if you're traveling as well. And it comes with a little mask. That's the child one. I don't want the child one. The mask that you can suck on like that. Oh, and there's the mouthpiece that goes on the front, so you can, yeah, and you can give that a wash. And this one's self-cleaning as well, so bonus, because low maintenance. I don't like to do work. That sucks. Awesome. So that's moisture. If you find that you, like me, when you get like a chesty or a sinusy thing, or just like if you get allergies, hay fever and that sort of stuff, it's a good idea to do nasal irrigation. It's just it's the sexiest thing, you guys. So for that, it's basically like squirting water up your nose, but you can have a specialist piece of equipment. This is my Neomed. I've literally just used this. This is why it's a little bit damp still. But again, you use saline. This one comes with little sachets that you just put in and fill it up with boiled or distilled water, so it doesn't have any nasties from the tap or anything like that, because it's literally going up your nose. You don't want to send like bacteria and no, that's not good. But yeah, it sort of makes it up to the level there with the little sachet, and then it's really, really attractive, you guys. You sit over a sink and you stick it on your nostril like that, and you squeeze, and it comes out, and it sort of flushes everything out, and then it comes out into the sink. Like I said, it's you don't want to be doing this after your first date. Anyway, so yeah, that's some of the things that I do when I'm ill. Some of them more like less invasive things that don't involve like drugs and hardcore harsh medications. Other things are like you can do the normal things like Jakeman's lozenges that have a little bit of menthol in, and there's like throat coat teas and stuff like that, and whatever you like, a nice hot drink. Caffeine and stuff, like strong tea or coffee, is going to dehydrate you, so you probably want to steer clear of that sort of stuff. So like herbal tea, I've got my forest berries tea, because it's nice and warm, and like when you're drinking it, the steam like comes up through your nostrils and it sort of flushes everything out, which is delightful. It's great. But yeah, I've dripped on myself. Great. Herbal teas are wonderful. Just stuff without caffeine, because caffeine's going to dehydrate you. And obviously don't drink alcohol, you guys, like, because I know how much you like it, but it's dehydrating. Sorry. But you know, they say, you know, a little shot of port or a hot toddy or something like that, as long as you don't overdo it and you balance it out with liquid, I'm not gonna judge, okay? But the important thing is to stay hydrated, get as much rest as you can, and try and not to overdo it. Know your limits, because we all try to push through and hope Dr. Theatre is going to help us, but often the best thing you can do is call your company manager and going, hey, I have no voice, I'm not coming in. Because then you won't get worse, you won't give it to your castmates, and everybody wins. And you get a day off. I mean, that's sometimes not an option when you're in like a fringe show with no understudies, but you got to do what you got to do. You don't want to pass it on, and you don't want like one day off, or like 3 days off down the line, or a week off, or vocal damage. It's your choice. So you know your body, look after yourself. And that's what I've been doing. Like lots of sleeping. Naps are wonderful. Naps are incredible. And oh God, I think about my posture as well. So I'm using my voice well, even though I'm ill, and not forgetting my technique, and just speaking really badly, or just embracing the husky voice. I know we all love the husky voice when we have a little bit of laryngitis. But Oh yeah, this is great. No, try not to use it as much as you can. And whispering, try not to whisper. Just don't whisper. Don't even try. Just don't do it. Because, do or do not, there is no try. So, because whispering will just, it will dry out your cords even more and it will fatigue them. And if they're a little bit inflamed, it's not going to help. And yeah, it's not great. But if you get sick and it doesn't go away, then go see your doctor. And if all of these things aren't helping, then just go see your doctor. You'll know when that is. I'm not a doctor. Don't. There's a disclaimer. Not a doctor. I mean, this is all common sense sort of advice. Don't use it as medical advice. Don't be stupid. I'm a voice teacher, not a doctor. Hilarious. So that's it. Sort of brief look at what I do to help myself and others when I'm ill, which is never fun. And I've just flushed out my sinuses and I can feel it dripping, which is really attractive. So I'm gonna go and talk to you next time when we talk more about the voice and how you can use it well. And we're gonna, learn some stuff together. So that'll be cool. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to click like, thumbs up, and subscribe down below, because that just shows that you love me and I'm needy. I'm a needy actor. So give me them likes, please. Love you. Bye.